Are we nearing the end of Elbaf? Is Loki's release going to bring upon Ragnarok? Are we gonna have to go up to the heaven world and take shelter there? Let's find out in this week's chapter review. One Piece chapter 1142 titled Things I Fear. Well, Yamato finally takes out who's who after like 5 chapters of just standing there and watching as they beat the living crap out of Page 1 and Ulti. Oh, and by the way, who's the one that took that katana off Tama? So, casually Yamato blitzes him just like that with a casual Raime Hake. I like the Kaido vibes. Let's get into the chapter. The chapter starts off at the school near the library and we see a giant silhouette of a snake attacking the kids from the village. Of course, they all be screaming for help and running for their lives. I mean, what the heck is going on with this arc and children slander? I don't get it. Like, it makes me shiver down to my spine. Let's get children to safety so we can deal with the normal stuff, okay? Like 17, 18-year-olds, okay, fine. Then we can have some story about them, but leave the children alone, please. I'm traumatized from Full Metal Alchemist about kids, okay? Please, if you know, you know. Bro, not even gonna lie, that snake that attacked the school children reminds me a lot of Orochi's devil fruit. Looks very impressively similar to it. One of the children says that it's Jormungandr, the serpent of the end of the world. Is that even grammatically correct? I don't know. Anyways, it says that in the scans. At first, I immediately think that this has something to do with the Holy Knights. Of course, they wanted to kidnap the children and make some sort of a devilish kind of game in Elbaf. But then when I read in Norse mythology, it is said that Jormungandr is the middle child of Loki and Angerboa. And no, it is not Boa Hancock. Angerboa is the mate of Loki in this Norse mythology, and it might be the person that was speaking to Loki on the transponder snail earlier in the arc. Now, immediately things starts flowing into my head like, does Jormungandr's awakening has something to do with Loki being freed, or is it just a coincidence? Lot of questions already. The poor children realize that it is Saturday, so no school, no teachers, no school, nothing. Oh man, that is rough. And as I'm reading this, I'm just eager for somebody to come to their aid. Usopp. But then we got some new character names. The math teacher Blade, Principal Kiba. We got the ultimate loser from Naruto in Elbaf. I just hope he's a little bit better than that character over at Naruto because, oh my god, the original Kiba is, yeah, you guys know he's so trash, yeah, he is. And the language teacher, Angie. Now, Angie, Ange, whatever you want to call her. They all got word about the giant snake and immediately rushed to save the children. So I'm guessing that these teachers are not really fighters. I mean, they teach peace and prosperity, not war and violence. They might need a straw hat to help. But who needs Usopp when these giants keep proving themselves? As the giant Principal Kiba runs up to the snake and gives this the smack of a lifetime. And wait, they're not even done. You messing with the kids? You messing with me. I'm running up on this giant branch. Saul is running up on this giant branch, jumping off, haki infused fist, and he smashes the snake with Kimatsu Shiken. Incredible. Reminiscing of course of the first clash of Luffy versus Kaido. This is a lot of Wano vibes here. Are you with me here or not? Because the first clash where Luffy met Kaido, he kinda was on top and he flew in and boom, a haki clash. I don't know, it just reminded me of that. But like, damn, so we didn't know the full extent of Saul's power. We know he's a vice admiral, but that's nothing to brag about. I mean, please tell me which vice admiral has done something major in the story. Let me think. None. And those of you who says Manga, please stop. Stop, guys, stop. I mean, who am I even talking to? I doubt that anybody liked the vice admirals. But when we see Saul fusing his fist with haki, coming in like he's some goddamn, I don't know, crazy person, I really like that. But it seems that Saul and Principal Kiba have no clue about the snake. Maybe it's from the Holy Knights after all. Also, we get confirmation, major confirmation by the way, that Saul lost his leg. I don't know if we got confirmation of that earlier in the arc and I just forgot about it or I didn't notice it, but this time it is really clear that Saul is without a real right leg. Then we see that Robin and Chopper was with him the whole time. They didn't leave his side. Robin of course then asked the most logical question: are there any more beasts in the Sun World? Saul responds that yeah, kinda. There are some wild animals. I gotta run, bro. It's like, Saul, what the f you doing, man? You can't just leave us hanging like that. You gotta tell us. Tell us if you know something, please. But as Saul is about to dip, they appear to be hearing something from the actual school. Chopper's like, what the heck now? What is going on? We go inside the school and we see the PE teacher totally bodied, annihilated, completely bloodied, almost dead. But I don't know how he says he's fine. I guess these giants are durable, but god damn, man. I hope they're not censoring this in the anime. Please, God. Please, the anime gods, please. Toei Animation, do not censor any of this. Please, please, please. So yeah, as I told you, he says he's fine and he's asking about the kids. Of course, he's concerned about them. He's the teacher after all. The most interesting thing here is Professor Ylva ran with the others. Where did they run off to? Then a kid asks Robin like, are you Luffy's friends? And she's like, yeah, what has he done to you? Like, wait, Robin, first of all, why do you think Luffy has done something to this poor child? Like what? Maybe it's a mistranslation. But something is really fishy here. Like what is going on? Wolf, the PE teacher, says do not touch the children. What? Is this also a mistranslation or am I crazy in that? Why do not touch the children? What is wrong? I don't know, like did he touch the children and started coughing up blood or something? Like what the heck is going on here? Have the children been cursed? Like if you touch them you're basically almost dead? Like what is going on? Mad stuff here. The children, clueless as they are, they're asking Saul, why are the other children not responding? They look like they're asleep. They're going to the beach. On cue, Robin again, she asks, you said they were going to the beach, like how are they asleep? It's like, brother, are they really sleepwalking in this situation? How come? Seems very fishy. Maybe somebody put them to sleep. Of course somebody put them to sleep. Like, of course if one or two of them sleepwalking, yeah, I understand. But how many of them was there? Like 15, 20 children just walking there and basically asleep. What is going on here? I don't know. But it also reminds me of Brook's power. Maybe this person that is putting the children to sleep is gonna go up against Brook. Because, you know, Brook can also get people to sleep. So that's kind of a matchy-match power. I don't know. Just a weird thought. Everybody's shouting at the sleepy children, but no answer. Sound the horn, Principal says. Warn the entire country. Like, I thought that was a bit strange. Like, should we warn the entire country just because some kids are sleeping and a giant monster shows up? Like, okay, is there gonna be an escalation here? Or... like, you realize, guys, there are a lot of different villages on Elbaf, okay? It's not only one village, it's a lot of different villages, okay? So a lot of different giants, a lot of different schools, blah, blah, blah. It's a giant ass country. Do you really want to cause all that panic? That's exactly what Saul is thinking. Like, Principal, do you really want to cause all this commotion? But Principal Kiba immediately alerts Saul. Something very strange is happening at the forest. Look! Boom! The alarm horn has now been blown and total panic is erupting. Kiba's like, bro, this is not an overreaction. This is a total emergency. What the heck is going on to my country? Guys, it's like this monster came out of nowhere. Like, these are the thoughts in my head. Are these monsters spawning from Marie Joie? Where the heck did they come from, bro? This is all goddamn crazy, because nobody from the new Giant Warrior Pirates are here, and nobody from the Monster Trio is here. And the entire Monster Trio are down in the underworld. I mean, Robin and Chopper has gotta step up. You already know that they're gonna step up. This is total build-up for it. These giant monsters don't look like no joke. They don't look like no joke, I'm telling you. Like, guys, it took Haki to knock one down. Like, it's gonna get tough. This arc is gonna get tough. Real stakes, guys, real stakes. Kids passing out all over the place, they don't know why. Chopper's like, wait, I gotta step in, like, I gotta handle this, bro. Let me down, so let me go and investigate. Let me go examine these children. What the heck is going on? Well, the guys at least have a plan. First, stop the kids and get them to a safe place. Very freaking good. Second, let's cut to the underworld. Then we have him, the almighty, the badass god Loki, saying, you really thought that chaining one of my legs is gonna stop my entire power? Bro, do you really think that could contain me? Do you know who I am? I'm Loki. I'm the destroyer of the world, bro. I mean, this beast, guys, is so badass. You feel every word that is coming out of his mouth. But he says something very interesting. He tells them, if you want to save Elbaf, you gotta free me. You don't want to see me blow up the entire freaking country into the sea. Like, I'm really gonna kill you bastards. And you know about the weakness of Elbaf, bro. If I hit my hammer one time, lightning will come. And you know about the weakness of Elbaf. You know, guys. And he's like, yeah, to think you guys thought mere sea prism stone could stop me? Kairoseki? What are you guys on about? I'm Loki. I'm Loki. He's taunting them. He's really taunting them, guys. He's really taunting them. He's like, listen, and I repeat again, as soon as I hit something, lightning will come. Enero vibes all over the place. And by the way, Loki's like Kaido on steroids with Enero's power. And there we have it, the final confirmation that Loki is an actual real villain. This has been the talk of the town. Oh no, Loki's gonna be smiling. Loki's gonna help the guys. He's the 12th crew member. Everything like. And I don't doubt that, but not yet. I think we gotta defeat him first. Listen to me guys, listen. If he's gonna join or be part of the alliance or be a good guy again, he has gotta be defeated by the guys first. I will annihilate you all. Boom! Hits the freaking tree, bro. Massive hit. Lightning immediately entering the tree. Boom, boom, boom. Lightning everywhere. Bro, somebody is gonna have to break the hammer if we gonna have a chance to stop this guy. Cause really, right now he's literally OP and he seems very fast as well. Fire spreading total chaos over Elbaf. If Ja Rule gets informed about the lightning, he doesn't seem that particularly interested. He's like, yeah, lightning is very bad, guys. Yeah, turn off the fire. Like, it's kind of like a switch, you know, turn it off, you know, put out the fire, guys, put out the fire, yeah. He doesn't seem concerned at all. I don't know, like. So we cut back to Anji Sensei speaking to Kiba and Salt, telling them, hey, listen, the weird thing is that I actually went through this today. And immediately at first I thought it was a mistranslation, like, how did you go through this today? Like, what, time devil fruit or what? What is going on? Like, how did somebody like change the time back? And I don't know, like, what? It gotta be a mistranslation, right? But as I keep reading, my jaw drops to the freaking floor. So listen to this. The children start a debate about who's gonna destroy the world in the midst of class. Loki's gonna use the hammer to destroy the world. Another one is like, nah, don't speak like that. Nika is gonna be the world destroyer. And then everybody start jumping in, trying to convince the crowd who is scarier. Fenrir, Ghost, Draugr, no, Storms, no, Nidhogg, no, Jormungandr. And funny, really hilarious, somebody says their mom, but let's get back to the point, guys. Listen, all of these monsters are basically coming from kids' nightmares. I mean, this is freaking incredible and so scary at the same time, and it's fucking nuts, bro. It's just like the mural a couple of chapters ago. And what Ripley was saying, this all might be just a child's dream. Guys, this is a power that summons monsters from freaking nightmares. What are nightmares? They're dreams, right? And how was devil fruits created? From people's desires and dreams. I don't know if this has a correlation. if this has something to do with the devil fruit origination. Is that even a word? Like, with the original creation of the devil fruit. I have no idea if this has something to do with it. But all I know is that the power that comes from Marie Joie is very unconventional and it's not devil fruit like. They have powers unlike we've ever seen before. Anyway, we get confirmation that Shamrock has dipped out of Elbaf and that Kiringham was the one that made the children sleepwalk. Do not stop until the kids reach the ship, Summer says. Do you think they managed to get the kids back? And then Summer says a very weird kind of misplaced thing here is like, ha ha ha. Love is something that hurts when it's hurt. And not gonna lie, that statement is actually extremely true. I don't know why he placed it here though. I like it's kind of weird, but that statement for sure in life, that statement is 100% true. And then he asks Gunko, which I suspect to be a Revolutionary Army spy, he asks her, who do you fear most? And then she says the person that she fears the most is the sun god Nika. Boom! One Piece chapter 1142 end. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and see you guys next time.